thank you for listening and welcome to the Life Podcast, a proud member of the Eventide Entertainment Podcast Network. I'm your host, Don Smith. Ransom Carr runs out of pumpkin spice and Titus Wayne runs a bit late. We all consider what it would be like to be bears. If you enjoy the show, like and follow the Life 1069 on Facebook and Don Smith Comedy on Twitter, or tune in live on Tuesdays from 7 to 9 p.m. on WWSU 106.9 FM, or you can stream the show live at wwsu1069.org.
The brutal presence overwhelms me. The brutal presence overwhelms me.
All right, we're back on the Life Radio Show. I'm your host, Don Smith. Joshua Fresh Hour is fresh out of the studio,
and that was a fresh hour,
and that was super fresh.
Wasn't he fresh water, or was it fresh hour?
Fresh hour. Yeah. So.
Where did I get fresh water? Oh, because of the frog thing or something.
Yeah, something like that. Frog water. I don't know, something like that. But Ransom Carr,
I'm back, baby.
Guest co-host.
Haven't been kicked out
tearing
yet.
it up. You're not.
No.
I wouldn't kick you out.
No, you wouldn't, but
I wouldn't. Well, the rest,
might.
If they've kept me here this long, it's been almost 4 years.
That's true, and you've had me on several times.
4 years of this crap.
You love it.
I do. I don't.
Is fun.
Getting on the air with it is fine. It's all the other stuff. It's like before I go on the air, I hate it.
Yeah.
It's kind of like comedy. Yeah,
yeah.
kind of like doing stand up.
Then you do it.
You absolutely hate it.
That.
It's like,
yeah.
man, it's fantastic. I can't wait to not do it again.
Yeah. So how's this going, by the way? You think I'm going to get this job, or?
There are some other candidates that we're considering, but you're in the running.
Okay.
We can't count you out yet.
What could I do to change that?
We're going to get this guy.
Anything? Okay.
Put your sweatshirt back on, please.
When I put it on, you're just going to tell me to take it back off.
It's hot enough in this room.
That's enough. I'm out of pumpkin spice. Joke's over. Okay.
Oh, so anyway, yeah. Titus has not shown up yet. No message, no nothing.
Christopher Titus?
Christopher Titus. Yeah, he was supposed to be. No, Titus Wayne was supposed to be. So I just confirmed with him last night.
Oh, so he knew.
So he knew.
No
this
excuses.
is not. Yeah, this is not just a secretive thing.
Does he not know how this works?
I don't know.
Has he been on the show before?
He has. He has. He's guest co-hosted before. So he knows how this works.
Okay.
You weren't available.
I see. Okay.
I'm sorry.
All right.
I should have never told you.
Why would you tell me that?
You're so jealous.
Scotty Mays I can understand because he's got big muscles and a mohawk. Or the mohawk's coming back anyways.
It is, and I am so thankful that his mohawk's
me too. That guy
back.
looks hideous. No, I'm just kidding. I wish he was listening right now.
He might be.
He might be.
Well, we're not on. Are you on Facebook Live?
I am. Yeah.
Okay, because that's usually his thing. Yeah, I do. I love being, forgetting that I'm on Facebook Live when I go off the air, and then I can talk about all the people. See, that's really why people don't like me.
Yeah, that's
because I say stuff about them when I don't know I'm on Facebook.
Yeah,
Live.
I'm actually publishing an autobiography about you. So
an autobiography.
Yes.
You're publishing about me.
Yes.
So it's actually my words. That's what makes it. So it's like an unauthorized autobiography.
Exactly.
Man, that's brilliant. That's brilliant.
Yeah.
I've
got it. It's coming out.
So it's my life through your eyes.
Exactly.
Man,
and it is awful.
It is. You should see it from this side of the room. I'm telling you.
Oh my God, we're terrible. That's that whole thing, like comics know, but people, where how you can joke like that with another comic. Like I only have a couple friends that I can do that with that aren't comics. Like, and it's very few.
Yeah, they get too many people get just so upset about it.
Yeah, my wife though always asks me. She's like, "Why is it you can joke with your friends like that, but when I joke with you like that, like it like you get mad?" And I'm like, "Well, because you know the weaknesses." You know?
Exactly. And she exploits them.
Yes, she always does. But she thinks it's funny. That. Yeah. Oh yeah. Glad we got that cleared up.
Absolutely. Yeah, married guys understand that.
Yeah.
But, anyway, hey, I just got a message. Let's see. He's walking up right now.
All right.
Yeah.
Play by play, guys. Titus is here. Don't panic.
Don't panic.
He's here.
We're gonna get through this. We will survive. I wish I had some pumpkin spice right now. You all right, Rance? You look a little distracted over there.
This guy I went to school with, one of my oldest friends, he's a real jerk.
Oh, okay. That's
cool.
all.
It's not
fine.
It's not Titus.
Oh, okay.
It's Matt Jandy's. Real jerk.
Jandy's?
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds like it.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Yeah.
Named himself and everything.
He named himself. His
What a
parents
loser.
didn't feel like,
Yeah.
Eddie, how's your week been going? We'll just kill some time until.
Yeah, no, that's cool. That's been all right. I mean, I'm not going to lie to you. I've been pretty excited about doing this because I haven't been doing any kind of comedy at all. So I felt like this was like a nice little thing to kind of get
we're
back
still
into.
not doing it.
I'm not. You are. You're carrying the show for sure. But
Well, somebody's got to. That's why I brought you in, because you always make me look better.
oh, thank you. I think it sounds like
yeah. No, that's a compliment. That's a compliment. Trust me.
definitely for you.
Yes, it is. That's.
What a guy. What a guy.
I had a kind of an interview thing today over the phone with somebody from NBC that wants to do they're wanting to do a documentary on on comedy in the Midwest during this political climate.
Really?
So yeah, and so I told her I didn't know anything. So I was like, I know nothing about it.
You're like, yeah, but hey, I got a radio show.
Yeah,
it's called The Life.
You should call in. Yeah,
ding, like dial tone. Like, well, what just happened?
Yeah, man, they do listen.
Is this true though? Did you really have a? Did you? Really...
I did. Yeah.
Oh, how did you get that lined up? Like, how did that?
Apparently, she called the club and left a message.
That is awesome.
That she wanted. Yeah. So, come on in.
Hey, come on, boy.
Yep, he's just he's afraid. He's scared. Well, he'll hear you in 10 seconds when the broadcast through there. Titus Wayne made it into the studio. That's okay. That's
fashionably
okay.
late.
Yes.
Sorry about that.
That's sober October. You slept in.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got too sober last night. I know how it is.
Yeah.
How's that going, by the way?
Great. Never felt better.
I can tell by the way you're gripping that microphone like you're strangling it.
Yeah.
Still
be
sober?
Be careful with Tim.
Still sober. Thankfully, yeah.
You couldn't tell?
I've only met Titus one other time.
Oh, okay, okay. Yeah.
And it was outside of a mic that we were going to do, and it got canceled. Remember that? The open mic at Doodles.
Doodles.
Yeah. Matt Jandy's actually owned it.
And he canceled it.
Oh, no, he didn't cancel it. He booked a dart league the same night, and so we were waiting around for the dart league to end, and it just wouldn't. Now
yeah.
That guy's on Facebook Live right now. That's jerk.
Yeah,
that
comedy in front of a dartboard would just make it more entertaining.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Yeah. They wanted us to stand right in front of the dartboard.
Absolutely.
People were going to laugh.
I'd get a kick out of it.
That's right.
Yeah, watch this.
I didn't get to the punchline.
Yeah. Yeah, but if somebody popped that shirt with a dart, it would just disintegrate.
Listen, it's like political jokes. You got to know when to stop, okay?
Never. That's.
I had to paint this shirt on, and you're just being really mean about it.
Yeah, well, you did a good paint job.
I'm going to do a lot of sit-ups tonight. Not really, but I'm going to tell people I am.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's always
actually
good.
Why I was late, I was trying to get my workout in. So.
Oh, okay. That's
very dedicated.
What does your workout consist of?
Well, up until recently, when I started adding more, it was 200 ab crunches, followed by, so I would do a set of 20 ab crunches, and then 10 push-ups, and then 5 pull-ups, until I've done 200 ab crunches. So by the end of that, I've done 100 push-ups and 50 pull-ups.
Wow.
Now I'm doing 300 ab crunches. So that's 150 push-ups, and then I feel like such a jerk talking about this on the radio.
I do a similar workout, but it's usually over 5 years.
Yeah, well, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, so.
I do a lot of ab crunches. Like if a Cheeto falls in my shirt and I bend over,
ab crunchies.
That's
cheese crunchies.
Yeah, you pick them back out and eat them. That's an ab crunch.
Right.
God, yeah. I just realized I just got to get back in the gym. And I'm just a pathetic piece of waste
Jim?
right now. Tim's.
Tim.
Yeah.
You gotta get
Stepdad Tim.
I do the I can't afford a gym, so I just do, like, they call it the prison build workout, just stuff you can do at home.
Whatever you
Smoke
find laying around the house.
With his wife beater on a cot.
Body weight.
Yeah. Shank his mom and dad here and there with a toothbrush.
Yep, get the new kid in the shower.
Yeah, you went there, not me, okay?
I've never gone there, actually. So
okay.
Yeah, that's
liar.
So Titus, how
Yes.
have you been, man? How have you been?
I've been really great. I've been extremely busy this month.
Well, that's good. I mean, if you're going to stay sober, you should be busy.
Right.
That actually helps because
Yeah.
if you're not busy,
I'm not bored, so therefore I don't have reason to pick
right,
up,
because there is nothing worse than bored and sober.
No. Yeah, well, yeah. Yeah, you're right.
I just wanted the long pause there, just, because I'm sure out there are some sober people that are listening and going, they're
Sober
right.
October thing's really, a lot of people are doing it. All the Joe Rogan show kind of got that thing going. Now everybody's doing it.
Is that where that started?
I'm not
Yeah.
sober.
Yeah. Well, I have no choice. I'm on call all month, so.
Yeah, I am too,
I
but I'm still not sober.
I just think
Well, yeah, that's.
Hey, who needs me to sober for that?
Yeah,
it's hilarious how many people are giving me support when I go to the bar while they're drinking. They're just like, "Oh man, you're doing so great!
Congratulations!"
That's
Yeah.
only because they want
Good
you to
for you,
drive.
buddy." Right?
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, no, yeah.
And the guy's Titus
can
will
I get a
drive.
ride
Just gotta
later?
Keep, just keep telling him how good he's doing.
I'm everybody's designated driver. So
Yeah.
Really killing it,
that's-
Titus. Real proud of you, man. Like,
yeah,
you're like, I'm just gonna have a shot. They're like, no, you take a shot and you drive us home, buddy.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, the sober driver is never fun.
No.
That is like one of the most annoying tasks in the world. I used to do that all the time when I was, when I was younger, and because I didn't used to drink until I got married the first time. And then I started because that kind of came with the deal. It's like I got to drink. And,
You don't have kids, do you?
No, I don't.
Yeah, that just adds to it.
Oh yeah, if I had kids, I'd never be sober. I'd be drunk right now if I had kids,
Absolutely.
and I wouldn't be here.
Or you'd be drinking pumpkin spice. Titus, how do you
That's
feel
possible.
about? Are you a coffee drinker?
I do. I drink coffee all the time. It's the only vice I really haven't given up for sober October, because otherwise I would be sober suicidal. So
Yeah,
'Cause
that's
he's the
never
man.
good.
Yeah, he's the man. And
Right.
do you prefer pumpkin spice in your coffee?
I don't prefer it, but in
But he likes
October,
it.
I do like it.
See, see, Don,
basic-
you're outnumbered, bro.
Basic white person.
Yeah.
I do
That's right.
enjoy.
So
pumpkin spice.
I'm not basic. That's
Basic
what he's
white
saying.
male.
I'm
We
not
wear
a
our
basic
Uggs and
white
drink
person.
our pumpkin spice back
Yeah.
up.
Yep.
Okay?
Yes. Put your feet up by the fireplace.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Curl
Actually,
up
did
with
you
a
see
good
my
book.
picture of the fireplace?
I did actually.
Yeah.
That's why I said
Pumpkins
that.
all around. The pillow that says
I'm
pumpkin
hearing
spice.
an echo on this thing.
Everything
It's
nice.
driving me nuts. Okay, somebody
That's just
see,
my
they
voice.
came in here. Oh, that's right.
Yeah, it's just echoing.
Sorry, that's what's driving me nuts.
So are you doing a lot of stand up or?
Oh yeah, yeah, easy for me to say, right? No, Nick Taylor and I. I'm not sure. Well, because he was there probably.
Oh, I
at
know
the
Nick
Doodles
very well,
night.
yeah.
He and I are carpool buddies, so we do
Nick's the
about
man, dude.
7 open mics a week.
I love him. Okay.
Yeah.
Nick,
No.
I
mean, I'm in love with him.
He's
That's
about,
the hair.
He's
Yeah,
one of
it's
the
definitely
nicest
there. The
guys
man bun.
ever.
Yeah.
I mean,
I wonder
yeah.
if Nick likes pumpkin spice. You think he drinks
Oh,
that?
I'm sure he does.
Dude, I actually learned this about Nick the other day at what was that? Third Perk, because we were going to do the open mic at Third Perk. He's never had coffee in his entire life.
Never had coffee.
You
in
would
his
think that
entire
guy
life.
is on pure coffee. The way,
Right.
the energy he has. Like,
Yeah, no, that's just all just working out and being a badass. That's
and
how
weed
he gets.
and weed. That's
Yeah,
And
well,
weed,
yeah,
yeah.
and weed.
Yeah.
He does, not to incriminate friends, but yeah, he gets down. He likes to.
Well, we were discussing his man bun at the club the other day, and I said whenever he lets his hair down, I saw him with his hair down the other day, and I said that is the prettiest bearded lady I've ever seen.
He looks like
He's like Fabio.
he looks like Thor on crack.
Yeah,
You
Yes,
know,
there-
like
there-
Thor's done lost everything, and he's out there working for food.
Yep.
That's what he looks like.
We'll have to get him back on the show.
Yeah.
Just for the man bun.
He's
'cause
the
that's-
best. He better never cut that. He's got to keep it.
No, absolutely not. Absolutely
I
not.
don't see that.
Yeah,
I think he's very happy with his glorious lock.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
If I could grow it, I would. Let me tell you.
You know, the first time I saw him with the man bun, I just I couldn't handle it. See, sometimes you just have to look past the man bun.
But you know
'cause
what's
Nick's
great?
a great
Like
guy.
I had a bunch of friends that didn't even know who he was, but like they would all be like, the guy with the man bun?
Right.
Like
Yeah.
I'm telling you, they all know him because of that right away. Then they go, that guy's funny. Like,
Yeah.
because he is. He's very.
Oh yeah,
he
absolutely.
just came on fast, man. Like,
Yeah.
Kind of makes me wonder what's my descriptor that people are just like, oh yeah, angry short dude. Yeah, I guess.
No,
don't have
it's
one
not
for you
angry
yet.
short dude. No.
No,
Yeah, I don't
yeah.
have one for you yet. I mean, a couple more
Yeah.
meetings, I'll probably have something. I'll
Okay.
throw it at you. But right now, I have nothing.
cool.
Yeah. Well,
like,
we know
I'm just
Rance
that
is pumpkin
boring.
spice, so
Well, yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
so you're pumpkin spice.
he's
guy.
pumpkin spice.
yeah, I take that as a compliment,
Yeah,
guys. So.
that's well, that, I
Call me
meant
the
that way. That's
hobgoblin.
fine. Yeah, we do.
Fair.
No. I don't. I try not to make too many nicknames for people, but
right.
Yeah. Yeah, until I get caught accidentally talking about somebody on Facebook Live unaware, then the nicknames I have for people
it's on you this
come
time.
out.
I told you you're on Facebook Live.
Yeah.
So any name drops you want to do?
Yeah,
about
well, I
people?
haven't badmouthed anybody yet,
Oh,
other
that's
than
what
you,
think.
and that's cool.
Wait till the autobiography comes out.
Oh,
Then
so
you really-
you're going to change some stuff.
Oh, yeah.
He's writing an unauthorized autobiography about me.
On you.
Yes. An autobiography. So it'll
Yes.
be my words that he gets off of his video from Facebook Live that he's going to use to see my life through his eyes.
Okay.
And I just wonder if he's going to cry himself to sleep like I always
So it's
do.
you're like a
I
second
already do,
person.
Don.
Oh, sweet.
Your story just makes me feel a little bit better.
Yeah, well, I that's why I'm here. That's why I'm here.
Yeah.
That and I come here for the pumpkin spice.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, that one was weak.
Yeah, very weak.
Oh.
Every now and then you just need a moment of silence on the air because we
Yeah.
are on the radio.
That's because my
here.
coffee's
Yes.
empty. We had to honor it. And
That's it's in memory of the Starbucks, because that's not actually a pumpkin spice latte. That was
it was
coffee.
a coffee with pumpkin
pumpkin
spice.
spice.
Yeah.
syrup
No, I
in
don't.
it,
I don't do
which-
the whole latte thing. I'm a black coffee guy.
Oh, see, another real man. I gotta, I gotta have some kind of cream in there. I just,
No.
That's what I've heard.
They always ask me
Yeah.
to leave room, or if
Tim.
they want me to leave room.
yeah. You want to leave the room for your cream? I'm
Nope.
always like, please do.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm
Fill
also,
that-
I can't have it
fill
real
that guy
hot.
up.
It's got to be cooled down a little
Well,
bit.
yeah. There is a very fine, very small window between when coffee is undrinkably hot and then it's just
Undrinkably cold.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. My guy I work with, he'll just literally pour it right after we brew it and just chugs it. And I'm like,
Ugh,
how?
I can't do that.
You have to have sores in your mouth.
Yeah.
Like, that's so hot.
Or he's just done it.
or
so
he's
often
doing
that-
it to
yeah.
burn the sores off.
That's
could
it
be.
right there. Oh, Herpy himself.
It's like a guitar player's fingers. It's just they're so
That's
callous.
right.
now,
Right.
you know.
Yeah, his whole
callous
throat's
mouth.
calloused.
That's
Yeah,
not,
just
not what I want to be known for at all. Oh, man.
Yep. Whew. Yep, that's what overuse will do.
Yeah.
I think we need to take a break.
Let's take a break.
Yeah, I think we need to take a break. And we got to do Pottersfield.
That was a really
Yeah, bring us back. I don't
long
want to have
5
that.
minutes.
That was. Yeah. Well, you got to work on your solid 5, and then you'll get you'll get some more.
Right.
All right, we're gonna go with some Pottersfield, and we will be back here in just a few minutes.
Right after these words.
This is the longest day of my life. Minutes feel like hours, like days, like years. My thoughts weigh down my
My name is Wallace J. Crumplebottom, and when it's early in the morning, there's nothing that gets me ready for a long day of bean counting quite like a good breakfast. And there's no better breakfast than a brand new episode of The Breakfast Lads. Take it from me, I'm British, so I must know what I'm talking about. Tune in every Wednesday at 8 a.m. for a brand new episode of The Breakfast Lads. Brought to you by Eventide Entertainment.
All right. I'll tell you what to do. Go that way. Really fast. If something gets in your way, turn.
All right, we're back on the live radio show. I'm your host, Don Smith, sitting in with my fantastic guest co-host, one of the best I've had today, Ranson Carr.
I was really excited there for a minute. I thought you were going to go with like this year, but you went with today.
Right.
I mean,
I don't want to alienate anybody else.
Guest co-host.
Just the one. Just the one.
All right. Really put me in a
But you're the best one you can be.
I'm crushing it.
You're the best. You are the best Ranson Carr you can be right now.
That's right.
Yes.
So how's this going?
Fantastic. I'll still be, like I said, we have some other candidates, but we're
okay.
We'll get back.
Should I call you or?
No. We'll get back to you and let you know.
Right.
We have to do your background check, your drug screening.
You
failed.
I didn't know.
You failed.
Are you going to be the regular co-host of this show?
Well, I'm just trying to get a job.
He thought it was a job interview. He gets confused.
Oh yeah,
it's been like
this is college radio, man. There's no money.
Yeah, I didn't. It's been like a half an hour since his last sip of pumpkin spice. He's not really with it right now. Yeah.
Basically withdrawal at that point.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Titus Wayne also sitting in the studio with us.
Hello.
Always a pleasure.
Definitely.
Oh yeah.
Always a pleasure to be here and talk with you guys.
You don't have to lie. That's okay.
I mean, I have to lie a little bit.
Well, yeah, absolutely. We can do some news stories.
That would be great.
Yeah, we can do some news stories and really tear it up in here. We'll go with the man making a big splash because we didn't want to cover that after the last news story we covered. It was goats that liked urine.
Oh.
A man in Toronto.
GOATS, right? Never mind. Okay.
A man in Toronto made a big splash Friday night when he dived naked into an aquarium shark tank. Because why not? Now police are looking for him in connection with a possible indecent exposure charge as well as a violent assault earlier in the evening. My guess was not against a shark. Toronto police officers first heard about the naked man swimming with sharks when they got a call from Ripley's Aquarium around 10:30 p.m., according to spokeswoman Katrina Aragante. We arrived on the scene within 7 minutes and he was already gone, she told the Globe and Mail newspaper. The Globe and Mail, that sounds like where you would report a naked man swimming with sharks right there. That absolutely does. There were no injuries to the man, animals, or patrons. Videos show a bald man swimming in the shark tank while a security guard yells at him to get out of the water. That's got to be a great video. Swimming naked with sharks.
Did he have a red beard? I was just in Toronto. So.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
Yeah,
what were you doing up there, eh?
I guess you might as well be naked if you're going to swim. I mean, they're going to bite right through the clothing anyway, right?
Yeah, well, I would imagine.
He
but apparently nobody did.
Yes.
Well, those dolphins, they can get pretty aggressive sexually.
Yeah.
From what I've heard.
Yep.
They have blowholes.
I've heard that too.
Yeah, so does Tim.
There you are on Tim again.
I just can't let it go.
Yep, that's what the neighbor said.
Yeah.
There you are on Tim again.
Who was it? One of the researchers, I think, that was working with John Lilly actually had a romantic involvement with one of the dolphins that she was.
You just listened to that
studying.
podcast, didn't you? About I haven't.
Was there?
Yet. Yeah, it's a rerun, but it's from those guys.
I remember hearing about it on WISO forever ago.
Yeah, like
okay.
I'm not sure if I'm allowed to say WISO here. But.
You're okay. Yeah.
Okay.
I'll let anybody talk about anything.
Am I allowed to say University of Dayton here?
Oh, no.
Is that not allowed?
No, not that.
Okay.
Not
No.
that.
Okay. Then I don't have anything to say.
Anything else?
Further.
Anything else is fine. University of Toronto, no problem.
Okay.
University of Cincinnati, but no. University of Dayton, yeah, I don't care.
Okay. All right. I'm surprised Wright State hasn't been listed in that scandals. With all the basketball teams. All the
we have our own.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
They have Don Smith on air. So.
Well, yeah, that's very scandalous.
Yeah, I got sidetracked. Go ahead.
Hey, you're all right. But no, we had a lot there for a while just because of the, all the money that's been missing. And now, have you been keeping up with the news at Wright State?
No.
Oh, it's terrible.
Really?
I used to, you have to remember, I used to work here.
Oh, yeah.
And I left.
Is there embezzlement afoot at Wright State?
Is this,
they never fully
word?
investigated, and I think that's because they were paid off. I think it was just a lot of stupid people running it is really the biggest problem that they had. And then those stupid people left, and I don't know if they got anybody that wasn't stupid.
Wow.
Because it just keeps going. I'm probably this. Welcome to the last episode of the Live Radio Show here on WWSU.
Mob hit here.
You just have to remember that at the beginning of the show, we did say that the views and opinions of the Live Radio Show do not reflect the views and opinions of WWSU Radio, Wright State University, or the student body.
Correct.
But most people would agree. No,
I concur.
No, there were actually some things that really made me angry about here. For example, one of the people that was heavily involved in this left proudly, retired, and then they paid him a large salary, still paying him a large salary to teach, of all things, ethics. And
really,
yes, and they it's like $400,000 a year to teach, but he gets the first 2 years off.
Wow!
So he's hoping in 2 years everybody forgets how poorly he did. But I've
sounds like
never
a good
protest fan of his. Yes. There have been a lot of those, a lot of missed protest opportunities here at Wright State. Now they do have the professors union has been. They've been doing some stuff. I know the union I was part of here is not extremely happy. See, here's the thing.
There more than one?
Well, yeah, because I was not a professor. I was not a teacher. I was support staff.
Okay.
I was HVAC tech. But when I was here, the first contract vote we had, we voted it down. Strongly. 85% no, which in a university that usually did not have to do extra contract negotiations, that was unheard of. And we basically, that was a hard no on that one. 9 months later, the university came back to us with the exact same contract. The only thing different is they decided they were going to pay us the little minuscule piddly wage raise that they offered. They were going to backdate that the 9 months that we were negotiating. And that's it. That was there was nothing else in that contract was different.
Wow.
I wanted to walk. But I found another job and got the hell out of here anyway, so. Is all.
I opened a whole can of worms there. I didn't even know existed.
See, you didn't even know.
I didn't.
Didn't even know. The views and opinions of this
make sure you get that out there.
Can also probably get bent. An expectant mom and dad in British Columbia are proving that childbirth can be a very alienating experience. Nicole Cameron is due to give birth to her first child with her husband Todd on Wednesday. You can't say Todd without
Todd.
Like many couples, the Camerons posed for maternity photos before the birth. However, their version was inspired by the chest-burster scene from the 1979 sci-fi classic Alien, according to the Columbia Valley Pioneer. We brought some blood, splattered ourselves, and basically just had a good time out there, which is what I always say when I'm spattered with blood.
It's a xenomorph.
Just had a good time out there. What's that?
It's a xenomorph.
There you go.
It's not a boy or a girl.
We just put it together to make our friends and family chuckle. Todd said the idea of the photo shoot came when Nicole was dealing with the body changes that come with pregnancy, like an alien bursting forth from your chest. It's been a while since I watched that movie. I'm going to have to rewatch that. Just because of this couple having
I heard they're doing another one. Is that right?
A remake, or are they just doing
another
another
pickup from it?
Oh, really? They'll probably screw it up.
I'm sure.
Because the first one was really good, and after that, it's like, oh, it's the thing again.
Nobody does original ideas anymore.
The second was really good.
Well, it's been a long time since I've seen any of them.
It was really kind of similar to the way that, and James Cameron actually directed both Terminator 2 and Aliens 2, I believe, if I'm correct. But they were more action movies, whereas the originals were kind of horror in both cases.
Right.
But still good movies.
I haven't seen any of them in a long time.
Oh, I did see that they're doing another Terminator with James Cameron and Linda Hamilton. So that can't go wrong there. Like, that's going to be good.
A lot of people didn't like Genesis, but I thought that was pretty good,
I thought it was pretty good, too. It wasn't great, but it was good.
It was good fan service.
Yeah.
And I liked Matt Smith as the living embodiment of Skynet. I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Haven't seen it.
You should.
Okay.
You need to catch up on your movies there.
I do. I recently dropped out of my class here because a lot of stuff going on at the club I'm trying to get ahead of, and I was doing way too much, man. Yeah.
Don's a big Christian Bale fan. I don't know if you know. Huge fan.
But no, I was getting burnt out on a lot of stuff, and I just basically did that. And I actually did something last night I haven't done in like a year and a half. Oh no, I do that daily. No, I started reading a book for pleasure.
Huh. What book?
Actually,
Green Eggs and Ham.
Yes.
Hop on Pop?
Yeah. It's a pop-up book, actually. Yeah. No, really? I started reading a new book. Actually, I'm not even sure if it's out yet. I have a advanced copy, a reader copy.
Super famous.
It's called Womb.
Oh.
It's a very, very interesting, I'm just getting started in it. It's kind of strange. It's actually from the perspective of a fetus in the womb.
Okay.
And it's written by Eric D. Goodman, who is one of the partners at the club.
Have you ever
one of the other owners? So yeah, so it's
Have you ever seen the Venture Brothers?
I believe so.
Cartoon.
I believe I've seen one or two.
It just kind of reminded me. There are like some scenes where he's being strangled in the womb by his twin brother.
Okay.
The guy,
yeah,
Dr.
yeah.
Venture. Yeah.
So kind of like Stewie when he was. And
Oh
Family
yeah,
Guy,
yeah.
when
They of course had that too. Yeah, with his
Yeah,
evil twin or brother and they had like the war.
Yeah,
warring
who was played
sperm.
by Wallace Shawn. I love Wallace
Yes.
Shawn. Inconceivable. So I can clearly not try the pumpkin spice in front of you.
I love that guy.
That's really good.
That is very good.
Princess Bride's one of my
So
favorite
you've made
movies.
your choice then?
Yes. Not remotely.
Oh, I love it.
No, that's. You love your pumpkin. You love your
like
pumpkin
you to do
spice.
that the rest of the show.
Yeah. Just do the rest of the interview in my Wally Shawn voice.
I think you should have to do it.
Okay, we'll try a news story. Cops in California say runaway pig was unable to resist the lure of a hugely popular Frito-Lay snack. I can't do it anymore.
Oh, it's so good, though.
According to the San Bernardino County Sheriff's Department, deputies were dispatched to the Highland area on Saturday after receiving a report of a large pig hoofing it in a residential neighborhood. The caller reportedly described the road hog as a real porker, comparing it to the size of a mini horse. That's a heck of a pig. That's a hog, actually. When they get that big, they're not pigs anymore, because pigs are cute.
Thanks for that clarification.
Yeah, just thought I'd let you know. Responding deputies Shelley Ponce and Ashley Berg were reportedly familiar with the Cunningham. I don't know if I can make it through this. Who'd escaped from a nearby residence. They located the pig but had no way to gain control of the animal, the sheriff's office said in a press release. The deputies knew where the pig lived and devised a plan. That plan, according to police, consisted of Ponce retrieving a bag of Doritos tortilla chips from her lunch sack. Once the hog sampled the melt-in-your-mouth goodness, he was apparently eager to pig out.
Well, I guess it takes a pig to catch a pig.
There you go.
So they use Doritos to bring the pig in. Huh?
Yes. Because why not? Why not?
Just taste.
Were they Cool Ranch? That's what I want to know.
You can't have just one.
Right.
Was the pig a white pig or a black pig?
Okay.
You already know the answer to that. They fed him Doritos. They didn't shoot him.
All right. He had his Mountain Dew also.
The U.S. Embassy in Canberra, Australia, which, first of all, why is there a U.S. Embassy in Australia? Do we really have, like, struggling relations with them where we need an embassy there in case hell breaks loose and everybody's got to... Okay. The U.S. Embassy in Canberra, Australia, issued an apology on Sunday after a fake meeting invitation that was emailed from the State Department that featured a picture of a pajama-wearing cat. According to the Australian Associated Press, the cat in question appeared beneath the title Cat Pajama Jam, wore a blue Cookie Monster outfit, and held a plate of chocolate chip cookies. The email also contained a section of Latin and an RSVP button. Gavin Sundwall, the public affairs counselor to the U.S. mission to Australia, chalked the ordeal up to a training error that was made by a new staff member who was, quote, testing out our email newsletter platform with cats in pajamas, apparently.
I've heard of bananas in pajamas.
I've heard of bananas in hammocks. You wearing your banana pajamas?
I've heard of none of these.
Really?
Yeah, and I drink pumpkin spice.
Wow, you definitely should have heard of some banana hammocks.
Well, that I have heard of.
Okay,
right,
I was going to say.
Yeah.
I was going to say, but no, apparently
I don't know why I just proudly admitted to that. Yeah. Oh, I've heard of banana.
Oh, yeah.
I know those. Yeah.
I may or may not be wearing one right now.
So, yeah, there's that.
Way to alienate the room, Titus. Good job.
Yeah, well, Ranson's just picturing it. Do that again.
Some asthma for the listeners of 106.9.
Yeah.
Yes.
ASMR.
Should be studying anyways.
A mother in New York City is looking for answers after her 4-year-old daughter brought home crack cocaine from preschool. Sabrina Straker said her daughter, Serenity, showed her some tiny plastic containers that she claimed were teeth given to her by a boy at school. Straker said she thought the situation was strange because why would a kid hand you teeth? I told her he needs to put that under the pillow so the tooth fairy will come. The mother told Inside Edition on Thursday, I was examining it and she brings me more. Apparently, her daughter's supplying crack to the entire preschool. Not sure what was in the vials. Straker took them to the local precinct, only to be shocked when the narcotics detective told her the vials contained crack cocaine and promptly arrested her. No, they didn't.
I had a hard time even finding weed in school, and this girl's just...
At 4 years old, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Her name's Serenity. She's
Serenity.
Just getting started early.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
That's a stripper name.
Yes.
Serenity sells crack now.
Yes.
She's got a real bright future.
Oh, yeah. That's where the real money is.
I'm just getting more angry, I think, as the show goes, because I have no...
Yeah, what's up with that?
I need...
no pumpkin spice, that's right.
I'm rubbing off on you.
You are. You're... After this show, you want to go jump off a bridge?
Yeah.
Man.
Don's like, yes, finally.
If I get to say I killed tonight. Oh, sure. Glass shower doors look classy right after you clean them, but all the style comes with serious dangers. Inside Edition reports that over the last 5 years, there have been more than 2,000 trips to American emergency rooms involving injuries from glass shower doors that shattered, sometimes without warning. A mother named Amy said that her 12-year-old son Oliver was in the shower when the glass door more or less exploded. How do you more or less explode?
I don't know, but I got shower doors that are glass, and I'm literally getting paranoid as you read this story.
Oh, yeah, it's going to get worse. He was cut all over his arms and legs. It sounded like a bomb went off, she told Inside Edition. It burst into smithereens, basically. Basically. That was her quote. Basically.
They're not really sure about a lot in this article.
Yeah. No, they're not. But it's basically, it's more or less.
Also, there was a stick of dynamite in the room, but that had nothing to do with the explosion of glass.
Last month, a North Carolina woman named Jean Trott, suffered serious injuries to her arms and legs when a hotel shower door in Newport Beach, California shattered. It was very loud. It was an instantaneous boom, as opposed to a delayed one. Because she was right there. If she'd have been like 100 yards away, it would have been delayed because sound travels slower.
Thanks for breaking that down. I was so confused.
Well,
you looked a little,
Yeah.
You looked a little. Why was it not delayed? Flying shards of glass sliced into her. I was bleeding pretty profusely, and so I'm thinking I have to get to the hospital quickly, she recalled. She's smart. Yeah, what's all this bleeding?
So did they get to the bottom of this? This is a recall on some glass shower doors?
I guess they just explode at random times. There really isn't much more to the article than that, so you're going to have to just be paranoid. You're going to...
Great.
You're going to have to shower in like a suit of armor.
I mean, I guess
You'll
they
get,
could
put on
see-
your Kevlar and go in and take a shower.
You're running
just
hot
gonna
water
stink.
against the glass and then cooling it constantly.
Yeah.
Did my wife put you up for this? She doesn't like the glass shower door. She'd probably make the story up, read it to Ransom, and freak out.
So was that part of what you were doing with the remodeling, is putting in new glass shower
buddy,
doors?
I was doing everything. It was awful.
So yeah, so she's against those, and you just
She didn't like those, but I liked them. They looked fancy. Yeah. They're like the half shower door that comes down.
Yeah.
Definitely going to be all plastic for me from now on.
You changed the ways.
Yeah, you should have gone with plexiglass. That's
Hashtag get rid of the glass,
Yeah.
I guess. Way to go. We're starting a whole thing right now.
There you go. Yeah, we're going to hashtag it. That means it'll stick.
Hashtag Sober October.
It's an unusual job advert. Wanted cat chief. Location, Zelenogratsk, Russia. Duties, tending to the town's approximately 70 stray cats. Some 80 applicants applied for the new role with the municipality. The small town of in the Kaliningrad area, region, which has also erected a cat statue and added a feline to its emblem in a bid to rebrand itself as Russia's foremost cat-loving community, and to let everybody know it smells. In the end, local resident Svetlana Luganova was appointed guardian of the town's felines. To help her with the task, she was given a bicycle and a uniform and told, run them over, including a bright green jacket, black bow tie, and a hat. She has been given a budget of 5,700 rubles, about $85 a month, to ensure the all seaside community cats are happy, dishing out food, strokes, and free rides in the basket on her bike. So if you want to be a cat chief, the job is already taken.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, for the Kaliningrad branch.
Right. Yeah. So
You could still
I'm
go
sure,
to
that's going to become
Stalingrad
Oh yeah. All over Russia.
Chernobyl,
They're going to,
right.
Right.
Chernobyl. Those are some big cats.
Those are some weird looking cats.
Yeah.
Or you go to Siberia and they have catsicles you can look after.
Catsicles, yeah, there you go. Yeah. You run over those with a bike, they just shatter like a glass shower door.
Yeah. And then you've got dinner.
And then you're bleeding pretty profusely, and you
So
think
that's
I should
what
probably
Trump
get
meant,
to the
though,
hospital.
about the whole grabbing the. He was talking about cats in Russia.
Yeah, he was bringing that over here
Grab
because
them
we're
by
going to
the
start.
pussy
Yeah,
cats.
Well,
Right.
he has spent a lot of time over there.
yeah. Well,
He has.
he's luckily for him, thanks to them, he spent a lot of time in the White House.
They say he's been peed on by some cats.
Well, yeah, absolutely.
So
'cause
that's
Definitely a lot of Russian cats.
well,
being
he
on
is
Donald
orange,
Trump.
so that's
Yeah.
why his skin is so orange.
That's
It's all
right.
yeah.
That explains a lot.
You would think he was a goat.
He's just misunderstood. Clearly, I mean,
Yeah. Well, I think he is very misunderstood.
Yeah.
Well, he's unintelligible half the time.
Right, that's
So
what I'm saying.
It's
He's
really hard
pretty-
to understand him, yeah.
If you read his tweets, it's like I don't understand a word of this. I think,
Incoherent
yeah.
babbling generally gets misconstrued.
I think he's
Yes.
just used to the.
But it's presidential incoherent babbling, and that's what we need to focus on.
That makes all the difference.
I think he's just used to the less characters in the tweets. You know? What I
Oh
mean?
yeah,
So
he
he's
has
just-
much less character.
So
than
he's
most of
still
his
just doing it
tweets.
that way, so we can get it all out into one, and then we just interpret it the way we want.
Right? Yeah, that's what it is. He just
Grab
mixes
him
all
by
the
the
words.
kitty cats,
Right.
you know. And instead, he made it a shorter word so that that's what. Obviously,
Right? Yeah, he was. He's just trying to bring Russia over here. So it's since they brought him into there.
One cat at a time.
But it's okay. We can't imagine the Philadelphia Eagles thinking this could fly.
oh, you got an Eagle story?
A former
it.
player said the team needed to stop having sex to reverse its 2-3 start to the season. Is it what are they now? Are they still?
They are 3-3.
3-3. Okay, so that maybe they've taken this advice.
Absolutely.
In a clip posted Monday, Eagles analyst Gary Cobb for Philly station Fox 29 said the Super Bowl champs need, quote, drastic measures, a fast, if you will. The Fox 29 team finally guessed what Cobb meant and became incredulous, prompting him to say, "It fogs up your mind." This makes it. What's that?
What's fogging up his mind now?
Well, they have to stop having sex.
Oh.
They have to refrain from, yes, it's sober October. They need, I don't know what the hell they need. But it fogs up your mind, whereas this makes us wonder about the personal life of Cobb during his NFL days playing for the Eagles and other teams. The notion that Nookie undermines athletic performance hasn't been supported by most scientific research on the topic. But as
I would think the opposite is you release some stress before a game.
Yeah,
you
would think.
Better.
I don't know, though.
As researcher David Bishop of Victoria University noted to CNN, quote, if sex is going to affect performance, it will be via a lack of sleep.
Who was the guy again?
That said which part?
The Cobb.
Cobb, Gary Cobb.
Oh, Gary Cobb. Okay.
So he's an analyst.
Well, you can't go wrong with analytics.
Right.
You know,
right. Well, he's an analyst. That's why he wants to refrain from sex.
So you got to be angry out there. And they're clearly not angry because they're so calm and relaxed.
Right. That's what it is.
So they got to get a little stiffer and get out there and pound the defense.
They're channeling the frustration is what.
Right.
More so than.
Well, that's why they drug test them. They want to make sure they're not smoking weed because that makes them too relaxed and friendly.
Right.
You know, if they want them to be on cocaine because then they're more aggressive and they're going to hit harder.
Could be something to that.
Yeah. I always think our players should be on drugs.
Yeah.
I mean, they're going to destroy their bodies, anyway.
Yeah,
so we might as well.
No,
They should be enhanced as much as they possibly can.
Right.
I think that was Salim who had the let's just make a league of just all juicers, just like the super sports league,
it's like that video
the
game
super
years
NFL.
Ago.
That would be fantastic.
Yeah, you'll have the regular just homegrown guys, and then you'll have the 20-foot.
We'll just call it the Asterisk Football League.
Yeah,
I got to tell you, old Hoppy Dell's on there.
If they're all on it, then it's still an even playing field.
Right, exactly. They just have to make sure it's the same level.
Yeah,
we want to make sure it's the same quality. Of juice. They want to make sure it's they're all taking the same amount for their body weight.
Make just like a standard.
You don't want some little skinny wide receiver taking the same amount that your linebackers are taking. He'll go nuts.
Right.
He will go through the uprights.
But if you
I'm going to pretend like I know what uprights are, or that I've ever seen a single sports game in my entire life.
He must have good posture.
Yeah.
Mr. Uprights.
Yeah, Mr. Upright. In an Alaska clash of tubby titans that has become a social media sensation, a shaggy brown and possibly pregnant mother known as 409 Beadnose was crowned on Tuesday as fattest bear of 2008. Beadnose nosed out a larger Alaska brown bear, a male called 747, and likened to a jumbo jet. In online votes collected by staff at Katmai National Park and Preserve during a wildly popular event called Fat Bear Week, which follows Shark Week.
Fat Bear Week.
You don't want to be around during Shark Week.
Fat Bear Week is completely different if you go downtown to Jefferson.
Oh, Fat Bear. I did not make that connection. That's hilarious. Male bears are bigger, but Beadnose was deemed to be more rotund. Her radiant rolls were deemed by the voting public to be this year's most fabulous flab, the park said on his Facebook page. Our chubby champ has a few more weeks to chow down on lingering salmon carcasses before she heads up to the mountains to dig herself a den and savor her victory. I'm sure she cares.
#winning.
Yeah, but it's what I'd like to do.
Right.
Just eat some salmon carcass and
fall asleep.
Go dig a hole.
Yeah.
Hibernate. That's
we really screwed up, man, with all this technology and civilization.
Oh yeah,
the bears got it.
The bears got it figured out.
Yeah, they got it figured out. Eat, sleep. And tear people up to get anywhere around you.
Yeah,
right. Yeah, no, seriously. Can I just be a bear now? I mean, like an animal.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was going to say,
No.
you have to put on some weight.
Yeah.
A little hairier.
No, definitely not. I like being my Twinkie little self. So.
That is the name of this episode.
My Twinkie little self. Okay.
I wish I was a Twinkie little self. I am actually a bear. Like,
You are.
I'm covered in hair, like except for the top of my
You're
head.
a red bear, though. So
Yeah, it looks like a bear that's been scalped that lived.
It's okay. There's plenty of room for both.
All right. It's gone the whole show without getting a title for it. Thank you, Titus. That's awesome.
That's why you brought me on.
Exactly. We're going to go ahead and start wrapping up. Shows coming up?
Yeah. On the 26th, actually, I will be at Wiley's for the most offensive show on earth.
Awesome.
With Travis Charles and headliner Lori Graves. And I will also be at Therapy Cafe for the 1031 art show on Halloween. We're doing an hour of comedy. There's going to be art vendors, and also I'm going to be DJing in between music acts. So
cool.
I feel like Jack Skellington himself.
All right.
Only not as cool.
And, of course, you're going to be at Wiley's
I'll be at Wiley's
Thanksgiving weekend.
I'll be at this coffee shop in South Charleston this weekend.
Do you have a name for this coffee shop?
I wish I did.
Oh, okay,
I don't remember.
That would be really handy.
It's Dandian's Coffee
advertise
Cup.
it. Dandian's.
Yeah.
Village Cup.
There
Village
it is.
Cup. There you go.
there
I
it
just
is.
did that open mic. It's actually a really great room.
All
Cool,
right,
cool.
Good.
Awesome.
I'll probably be terrible, but I'll do it. So
You got to start back somewhere.
I got to do it.
Yeah.
So
It'd be good having you back out in the comedy world.
You say that now.
Well,
but
I say that now because you're in the same room.
right. But when I leave, you're like, Titus, hold on.
Yeah,
got to talk about him being bad. He's awful. If you could just cut his brake lines on the way out.
Well, I mean, that's half the fun of going early on a Sunday anyway to talk.
Right.
At Wiley's there. I guess I should preface that.
Yeah. See, you haven't been out to the comics hang.
I haven't.
You should.
I should.
Yeah. But bring snacks in.
Do you?
Yeah, snacks and soda. It's a whole thing. We curl up.
Ooh.
Bring our blankets, our
Ooh.
snuggies. Yeah.
That sounds nice.
It is. It's fabulous. You should go.
You're like, and we do stand up.
And which is miserable, but other than that. Well, thanks for coming in. It's always a pleasure having you guys in.
Absolutely.
Both of you.
Love doing it, man.
Even you, Rance.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, fantastic.
Cool.
It's good to see you again.
You too. I wish I could say
I've
the
missed
same.
you. Yeah, but it's okay.
But
It's
you know.
okay. Yeah. Well, I know how you really feel. You're not hiding anything from
Yeah,
me.
you'll see my tweets later.
Yeah. I bet I will.
Thank you, though, man.
All right. Have a good night. We will see you guys next week. Enjoy.
Thanks for listening to the Life Radio Show podcast. Check us out on the Eventide Entertainment Podcast Network or wherever you listen to podcasts. Remember, if you want to listen live, we're on Tuesdays from 7 to 9 p.m. on WWSU 106.9 FM with a repeat broadcast on Wednesdays from noon to 2, or you can always stream the show live at wwsu1069.org. If you have suggestions or comments, feel free to email the life1069@gmail.com.
That was super fresh.